On abbey shores where shadows play, the alley whispers night and day. In abomination, alley's grip, where fear and danger tightly knit. Oh, the alley breathes a tale untold of secrets dark and hearts grown cold. Abbey streets, they'll pull you in to the depths where sin begins.
Hello and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Abomination Alley, or BRP actual play. I'll be your storyteller this evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Carr playing Teak, Sarah playing Vivian, Eric playing Michael, Patrick playing Leo, and Jeremy playing Salvador. Now, who remembers where we left off last week?
We finally made it to the butcher. Or
Our first
butcher
combat,
shop.
and we encountered the
Slaughterhouse. Sorry.
no, is it the Burn or the Boon? I couldn't remember how you pronounce
the
that.
Brood. B-R-O-O.
The Brute. B-R-O.
Me not writing it down because
AKA.
Michael doesn't know this information.
Yep.
Yeah, B-R-O-O. You know, broom.
Already has a nasty wound.
All right. So yes, you went to the police to try to get their help. The captain of the precinct you went to, not super enthusiastic. But you clearly had some legitimate evidence. So the investigator in charge of investigating Mickey's death, was ordered to go check it out. Basically him and Jacob Hendelson, the elf rookie that y'all have met before. Sergeant or Detective Collis, he was more than willing to have y'all tag along. Officially it'd be a ride along. Having a couple of vets with him that could shoot if something went down, that was backup he didn't mind having. Which is probably good, because he didn't wind up getting shot with an arrow.
Yeah.
Wrong button. There we go. All right. So yes, you wound up, whoever was shooting the arrow, you wound up shooting them through the windows. You're pretty sure, between Salvador and Leo, you're pretty sure that guy's probably not getting up. And then yes, you made your way inside the building, only to be attacked by something that, for all the non-humans in the party, was basically the boogeyman for y'all growing up. It's the generic, the often used monster to scare children. Young, strange folk children.
My mom was right. Now I have to kill it.
This is what we feared, and the one thing to defeat fear, you must shoot it repeatedly with a gun.
Preferably a long-range rifle that you could use to kill a building if you needed to. Actually, I don't know. What kind of rifle is it Salvador's carrying?
1914?
Okay. So not the M1 Garand.
No.
That's the gun you use to shoot buildings.
It's a no. That would be a heavy rifle for me.
Yeah.
In my mind, it would be a heavy rifle. That thing can take out the side of a house. No, he has a 1917 Enfield.
Okay. Pretty much a standard rifle
Mhm.
in the Great War. Yeah.
I did my research.
I've done a lot of research on weaponry. Wasn't really one of it.
I'm on the list somewhere because of it.
Oh, probably not.
Looking up antique weapons, and they would trace you immediately back to Texas. That's not even going to be a blip.
Yeah.
Like, no. This is fine.
We'll send you one if you want.
Oh.
Some museum.
Well, according to the Texas Constitution, it's your right to own one of these if you want it.
How do you not already have one? Come on.
I have a crossbow
I
back there.
mean, mine's over there.
I have a piece of
you
metal
said we're
with a
gonna
handle.
do like an initiative thing here.
Yeah.
This game does have initiative, so
It does it, but it does it based on your decks.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
We just line you up with your decks. Actually, being BRP, there are multiple ways that you can do it, but
Of course.
they include
is how we're
all the
doing
ones
it.
from the various ways. It's how we're trying it tonight.
I imagine doing it by decks is the fastest.
Yeah. I like the idea of doing it fast. If we get to the point where we just can't stand it being the same all the time, we might do something different.
And there's always the option of like, you did it first, so you're here in the initiative.
Yeah.
If we wanted.
Yeah. And for any of you that have powers or spells, you could use your if your action for that turn is going to be using an ability, I believe you would use your intelligence instead of your dex.
So the initiative has the potential to change every round.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what your actions are, I guess.
If you're like swapping between using a spell and using a weapon.
Yeah. Then you would
That's a cool
you could shift.
That's a really cool idea for like a spell blade.
Alright, but so y'all had gotten in here. The brew had jumped out and taken a swipe at the detective.
Mm-hmm.
Did it hit? I don't remember.
I believe he missed.
Okay.
Yeah, he missed.
And that was kind of a surprise round. And then I believe we were starting up with the actual.
Yeah. Michael went up and tried to punch him through the window, and
Broke
Shattered the
through the
window.
window, I believe, but didn't do
Yeah.
much of anything to him.
Yeah.
it
And
was the initial. You had to break the window first. Now we can punch him.
Is holding your turn for someone else to do something a thing?
I believe it is. It's going to be for us, regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no problem with you holding your action. I believe it is. You hold your action. You can basically declare to interrupt somebody. But if you wait until the last guy's gone, then you don't use it
just
at
waste
the
your turn.
end.
Yeah.
You lose it at that point.
Understood.
Follow-up question: what is calculating of movement in this game?
Well, base human movement is 10.
Okay, like 10 feet.
Oh.
What metric do you wish to go by?
All I know is in the book,
10
it
parsecs.
said base movement for humans is 10. So
In
They
meters?
have
10 feet?
One in the Strange Folk book, I believe. Our move is 11.
11
guess it's 11.
bananas.
never mind, so I need to re-download Adobe.
I believe it's more or less squares.
11 squares.
Jesus.
We zippy.
Yeah, we are.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
frankly, in Call of
it's if you spend your
Cthulhu-
it's like if you spend your
Yeah.
entire action doing that.
Okay, so like if we took a shot and could move like maybe half of our movement, or
I'm trying to find exactly where it says, and you'd think that would be something that would be in the rules reference.
nah.
That would make too much sense.
Just a bit.
One of us needs to just become a
Oh, here we go. Here it is. All right, characters. Let's see. Let's see.
Well, I
All right,
mean, if
characters can move 30 meters if only defending. So and this is going with the human as the default. So 10 squares would be 30 meters, I believe.
so 3 meters a square.
Yes.
So I can move a whole 3 extra meters compared to humans.
I have a movement of 6.
You
You ain't
little
going
stubby legs.
nowhere.
Tiny legs.
So 30 meters if
I
only
have little
defending.
legs.
Meaning you're just moving all out, but you can still dodge.
Okay.
And even if you take the full, I don't think they call it a full round. If you're fighting defensively, that would still count. And fighting defensively means that you're foregoing any attacks, but you can dodge multiple attacks without penalty.
Interesting.
So character move 30 with only defending with reduced dex rank. Character can attack at dex rank, int if using a power, and move up to 5 meters with no penalty. That's not going to come out to even squares.
No, it's not.
Are we going off vibes?
You gonna go half move?
Or just round up or down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do some rounding. We're not trying to be super tactical with this.
Are we rounding up or down?
No, we'd round up. It'd be 2 squares.
Okay.
If a weapon allows for multiple attacks, each successive attack is 5 dex ranks lower than the previous attack.
The fuck does that mean?
Well, it
It's
means
something we're huh?
so if you get multiple attacks with a weapon,
Both mine do.
your first attack goes off at your dex rank,
Uh-huh.
pow, and the second attack you get goes 5 lower in the initiative order.
Oh,
Okay.
So if you go on a 15, your next shot goes on a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
I thought
I
it was
can rock-
removing
this is-
dexterity, like stat.
No.
No, so it operates more along the terms of like Shadowrun, where basically it's multiple turns per turn. Gotcha.
Yeah. Like RuneQuest has dex ranks, and it gets very detailed.
Okay. Cool. I will bear that in mind and then go on 6.
Alright, but top of the order is, I believe, Leo. You and
I've been in
Vivian both have a
space.
16.
Yep.
Roll 20 puts you in this particular order. I don't know what it was basing that off of. But
There's no tiebreaker. It's just chose.
yeah, that's true. Y'all can just choose. But
Which reminds me,
It might have been going
I have a
alphabetical.
tiebreaker with Mr. Anderson too.
yeah, probably. Yeah, we've got Leo and V on 16s. Somebody y'all are unaware of on a 15. Eric on a 12. Salvador on a 12.
Thanks
the
for that one.
detective on an 11.
Thanks, bud.
Teak on an 11. A whole bunch of 10s that you're unaware of. A 10 that you are aware of
Good.
for the goat man here. And then bringing up the end of the initiative is your friend Jacob.
Get it together, Jacob.
Fucking rookies.
God.
I've been watching the rookie. I keep wanting to call him Boot.
And technically his deck should probably be a little higher. But I just grabbed generic cop stats for him. So his elf isn't factored into it. If he survives today, maybe I'll give him his own stat block.
He has to
I
survive,
have to
though.
help this guy survive.
So he's
For
going to be
nothing
your
else.
favorite NPC, is what I'm hearing. All right.
We see what you're
Anyway.
doing.
Anyway,
First,
Leo, you are up.
Don't know if he's having computer difficulties or not because he was putting testing into
Oh,
Discord.
I didn't see that. He's not getting sound. That's not good.
do we want to pivot and have and just have
yeah,
Sarah go first?
we'll let Sarah go ahead and go.
All right, hearing the noise inside, hearing the window up there get broken. She's going to. We can move through each other's space, correct?
Yes.
Cool. She's going to just kind of move over here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And the little light pistol she has, she's just going to knock out this window here with it.
Okay. The window puts up no fire. You can smash it without any trouble.
Fantastic.
Can you hear me now, or?
Yes.
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 Now we're hearing you.
Okay.
Vivian's taking her turn real quick.
And
All right.
would you be able to take a shot at this guy on this turn?
I would say so because you didn't really have to move very far before you did that. Or
He was just shimmying around Teak.
Just step over Teak.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And we just hit the dice button next to the ranged weapon area. If we have all the stats
yes,
in.
that should work.
Fantastic.
All right, that was a success.
1 damage.
1 whole damage. And okay, where would it say that it has multiple attacks per round?
SR/attacks.
Oh, I have 3. Okay, so I'll go again on a 15. Or yeah, a 15.
But you remember, you also have shots in your gun, so you'll have to reload after.
Yeah, I have
You
6
have to
shots
keep
in my
track.
gun.
So it was 5 steps down?
Correct.
Yeah, that's it.
I will use a dice to keep track of my shots because conveniently it's a d6 worth of shots.
And again,
That's
this
an
is something that can be changed if it winds up being aggravating. But I kind of like the idea of staggering out the multiple attacks.
I do like that
Yeah,
too.
it's a bit more realistic.
Yeah, realism is what we're going for in this game.
Yeah, totally realistic.
Have you seen our health deca?
I say as I step around the lizard dog.
And shoot the goat man.
Oh, there goes
Shoot the goat man.
there goes Patrick.
Oh no.
Can you still hear us? Patrick? He said he was just gonna cut Zoom.
Zoom cut him, it seems.
Yeah, but I think he just said something.
I'm not hearing him on Discord.
I'm wondering if it's his headset.
No,
There he is.
All right, so
it's still Zoom.
Okay.
Because when I cut it off again, guess what else popped up? Update required.
Oh my god.
All right.
that's weird because my Zoom hasn't updated.
Don't encourage it.
Okay. Let's see, is hopefully that will keep things in the round. So I heard, thankfully I was still hearing you, throughout all of that, so I heard where Vivian took the shot, and you're keeping track with the D6.
Yep.
Yep.
And she just barely winged it. Not a whole lot of damage, but it was a successful hit.
And
So
just
don't
double
forget to check,
checking to
don't
make
forget
sure.
to check that skill. Go ahead, Patrick.
Oh, and I was just making sure my sound was coming through still, because
Yes.
So
We're
far,
here,
so
yeah.
good.
all right.
So Leo, that's your turn then.
All right. I cannot select my token for some reason.
Can you interact with your sheet?
Okay.
Because I just
Yeah.
pulled it straight from your sheet.
Moving the map around, I can move the turn order thing around. My character sheet is...
Can you drag one of your sheet onto the board
you
to
rolled.
make an icon?
Sorry, it's also Zoom popped up. Not responding. Great.
All right, did you get? Oh, you got it. You finally got it to move. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what are you throwing?
Is... no, that was me testing the die.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you still with us?
Okay, now I can't grab again. Oh.
You also fell out of the your
Audio.
sound your sound cut off.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to wonder if
Well,
it's some kind of connectivity issue on your
okay.
side, since you lose the sound, the video, and
Yeah.
the Roll20.
Which is weird because we've had like a full year with...
Yeah, the
Barely
problems
much
were
issue.
fairly minimal last year.
Yeah.
You fixed it.
Okay.
This is just me saying it, but you fixed it last time by unplugging your headset and talking to us on your webcam mic.
No, that was me talking to you on my phone.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were using your webcam.
No, it's... And mind you, my computer is at this... So that might also be part of it.
Your computer, for its own
Processor
defense, blurred
intensive.
out its
It's age. It's forever 21.
It's old for a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't. Hang on.
What's the action you're
Okay, I
going to
can
do?
draw a line. Okay, I'm going to essentially move past, get through the door, and take a shot at Mr. Big Boy right there. Am I still being heard?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're basically going to run right here
Okay.
and then try to shoot him?
Well, you activated your fists yesterday, weren't you going to? When you say take a shot, you mean you're going to punch him, or you're gonna take out your
Yeah,
gun?
I'll take a I'll take
Oh.
a swing at him.
I had forgotten about but he did roll that spell. That's right. That makes a lot more sense.
And I had
Mhm.
to spend, and that one is a variable spell, so I actually had to spend 3. So essentially, I'm doing +3 damage. to whatever, because that's how that spell works. Essentially, every point you spend, it's additional bonus damage +1 to whatever whatever damage you're going to do. And where's oh
Ooh, rolled a 97 or
Oh,
96. rather.
buddy.
So
Yeah.
at least it was shy of a fumble.
Yep.
So yeah, you get up on him, you take a swing.
Document where's
Fist so much heavier than you're used to.
and a miss.
All right, Vivian had gone.
I'll be going again on 15.
It's half of it's just because
I mean,
in
I'm
this
sorry,
close
10.
quarters the BR is probably not the best idea.
It's fine.
Did not added that into it.
Maybe the next room would be an open area you can just shoot the BAR into.
Sure, judging by the numerous other people that we don't know about on the initiative order, there'll be plenty of more people to potentially shoot.
Spray and pray.
Well,
Do you want to
yeah.
go? Oh, yeah. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
So now I drop down to 10. Yeah, because I was a 11 because I was a 16.
I'm just gonna try and pop him from outside.
All
I
right.
don't know what this
Okay.
is.
Big weird goat man, you're kind of catching glimpses of through a curtain.
Basically.
It reminds me of the.
Nope.
It reminds me of like the angry goat man from Diablo 2.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of back away a square.
It's like,
Hmm.
oh,
Contrary to popular belief, there is a cow level.
All right.
alrighty.
Let's see here.
Salvador is just gonna switch now that there's two friendlies in the room. Like one friendly, fine, he can aim around them. Now there's two friendlies, so he's just gonna switch from his rifle to his pistol,
Okay.
and I'll fire that. Pulls out his 1911. Fire. That's a failure. Not by much, but failure.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was rifle. Sorry, wrong skill. There.
That's okay. I'm
I'm
sure.
so
I'm
used
sure
to-
that's a failure with your pistol skill too. So.
Well, I'm used to the dice roller being on the top bit, and it was on the bottom, so it threw me off. But yes, that would be a failure with my my pistol.
All right.
And he's gonna stay where he is, just kind of providing covering fire for his buddies.
All right. Just a second while I get a few of these
Yep.
Zoom windows fixed. All right. I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, let's shrink card just a little bit so we can see all of his glorious hat. All right.
I now just picture Teak occasionally just wrapped in a big blanket with a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Just Teak in
Cannon.
his natural state.
Cannon.
All right. So that was Salvador.
One of these days, I'll get the full outfit and just be a full nose boy for one episode.
Now Vivian had gone on a 16. Her next shot gonna be 5, so she'll go on an 11.
Yeah, I figure let the people that are actually on 11 go first,
Okay, that's fine.
then just go at the end of the 11s. And Patrick is also at 11. If
I'll
he
be
has a
going
second shot.
on 9.
All right. Well, let's let the
Do-
detective go.
Do fists have a second shot?
No. It's a one and done.
Oh, okay.
I think some versions of the game, I can't remember if it's in this one or not. There might be something.
It probably
if you have a
depends on-
boxing. I forget.
Sorry, I'm
it's
going on
probably
7.
it's probably if like you have like knuckles or something. If you're just like punching, I think probably not. But I don't see a 2 at least or anything.
Yeah. Like in the hand-to-hand weapon thing.
All right, but let's see. So, detective is going to fire. Ooh, and he rolled a 77, so he misses. Then it is Teak.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Because it's like everyone is in firing range and Teak is tiny.
Well, the window in front of you is busted out. I'm sure you can shoot around, Leo. It'll be fine. Just don't fumble.
Yeah, okay. You're funny.
Yeah, just
Is
don't
there-
fumble.
Is there difficulty or something if you're too close with a ranged? I assume there is.
With a long rifle, there should be.
Well, mine's specifically a pistol, so
With a pistol, I wouldn't think so, no.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, Teak is going to run around to this window. Pistol fire.
Like a
Nope,
child.
not
with
no, the
handgun.
95.
No, that would be a
How do you-
failure.
I go on a 12 again, so I'm gonna back up to here.
On a
Unless
12 or a
if I'm
If it's
You'd go on
if it's 5 below, it'll be a 6.
it'll be a 6, yeah.
Okay.
So I go after the 10s
Okay.
again.
I will take my second shot.
Okay.
Hmm.
Nope.
I added myself to 7 when you can scoot it up there, Jason.
All right.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Just watching this screen go. Hey, so first roll of the night, success. All right, cool. Fail, 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 fail.
Yeah.
Yippers.
We're trying, buddies. We're trying.
The dice roller's not friendly tonight.
Yeah.
All right, what's Goatman doing?
Well, hang on. I got other people before him.
I'm just I see the Goatman on the turn order. I know you have other people, but I'm just saying.
I'm not concerned about them yet.
I'm not concerned about them until they're in firing range.
I also added myself on an 11, and
You're there already.
yeah, but I'm on a 16 and at 11. I added myself on an 11.
Ah, I see.
Do you have
Oh,
3
wait, I was
shots?
looking at the one
Yeah,
person.
I was doing math again, so I'll have to add myself on a 6.
I'll add my turn to 6. I think I add my turn to a 1.
You have 3 shots?
I have 3 shots with a pistol.
All right.
I just said SR/attack.
All right. So now we are
Is
to the
reload-
goat man in the room with you.
Makes me wonder if I get another attack just by brawling. I don't know.
I don't think so.
That's what I was trying to
Yeah,
find.
because that's how. Yeah, because that's how I had to brawl because of range.
All right. Ooh, the goat man is in a target-rich environment.
If you attack with a fist, it is 1 attack per round.
Okay.
And this is just according to the table that I found on the Abomination Alley.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's gonna take another swing with his club.
What are you swinging at?
He can only really reach Leo or the officer. So I'm gonna say even Leo, odd the officer. A 4, so he's swinging at Leo.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Come on, it's a club. He could cleave and hit both of them.
Well, it's a light club though, so.
Oh, okay.
However,
Not
he
like
rolled
hopefully
a
he missed.
failure. Then it is Jacob's turn. He moves around some. He's kind of shimmying all around, kind of behind you, Salvador, with his pistol out, and he seems too afraid to take a shot with 3 people lined up in front of him, between him and the target.
Sure. If I hear him shuffling, I'm just like, just make sure no one comes in.
Right. And he's like,
Oh,
he
except for
turns to look at the door, but of course keeps looking back at where the fight's going on.
yeah.
Teak walks in the door, just pop.
Headshot.
Teak just going weaving between the legs.
All right,
I
so
have a shot on 7.
who had dropped down below 10s?
I have a shot on 7.
I have a shot on 6 and 1.
I would if I had taken a shot.
I have a shot on 6. And I
So-
think we've all added to the turn order, so next round you can just reset it in
Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, we all added ourselves again to the turn order.
All right.
So if it pleases the court, I will take my shot.
It does place the court.
Success.
Hey, how about that?
That will be, what is it? A D8. Ooh. Four damage. Oh, I have 12 shots in here. Sick. These are the wrong dice to track my ammo.
Quick question. When we have to reload, does that take a whole turn?
Good question.
I should probably look these things up.
Ooh.
I would imagine it would. Especially if you've got a revolver or something.
Or at least part of like your 3 like dexterity shot things.
Let's see.
If it takes 1 combat round to load 2 shells or bullets into any handgun, rifle, or shotgun, and 1 combat round to exchange a clip, energy cell, or battery pack, which the latter 2 we're not using.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Changing a machine gun belt takes 2 rounds of combat.
So each round of combat is 2 shots back in. Okay.
1 combat round, 2 shells. If you have like a revolver.
Yep.
Unless it's
3
a clip
rounds
based.
to load? Jeez Louises. Okay.
Okay. I think the only other 2.
You and me.
Yep. You're welcome to take it if you want.
Sure, why not? And then I'll spend my next round reloading 2 of these shots.
Hey.
6
6 damage.
on the
Alright.
goat man.
After taking a shot from both Salvador and a solid shot from both Salvador and V, he's not looking too happy.
I don't care what he's looking like.
He has
Dead?
ducked back against pushed against the wall beside the window. And we'll spend the next round reloading and probably cursing under her breath in Elvish.
I guess Teak gets 2 more shots. Let's see if Teak can even hit the thing. Nope.
Get some teak.
Yes, 2.
Yes.
Yes, on the last shot of the round.
All right, y'all hear a shot. You guys inside. You hear a shot from outside.
Just teak peeking above the window.
Bang, bang, bang,
And
bang, bang, bang,
the
bang.
shot comes through the window, kind of skims across the back of his skull.
Oh God.
Not through the skull, but
Yeah.
But there's some, you see some fur and some blood, and he kind of reacts to, almost getting domed.
Oh.
Still up.
He's still up.
All right.
And where you've heard him,
That's-
we've heard this thing, and whichever one you shot earlier, making the animal-like goat sounds.
Uh huh.
Yep.
At this point, he is clearly speaking. Not a language any of you ever know, but you can kind of tell when somebody's swearing, regardless of what language they're speaking.
Sure.
The vibe of swearing.
Yeah, there's the vibe of swearing. Whatever he's saying about you and potentially your mother's probably not flattering.
Not at all.
All right, I think we're back to the top of the order.
Yep.
At this point, you should be able to just hit like
Sort.
Or
Yeah.
sort. Yeah.
You can skip all of my turns this round. I will be taking all of my turn to reload and hide in these bushes out front.
I have 5 more shots before I have to reload.
I have 10 more shots.
I would have 3 more, but I would rather have at least 2 more in my gun, just in case.
Yeah.
And probably for the best.
Makes sense.
For those, if the need arises.
All right, so Vivian, you're up. Oh, you said you were reloading though.
Yep, reloading and kind of like, are these bushes hideable at all up front?
You can kind of crouch down behind him. It's not like real good concealment.
She's at least kind of trying to blend in with a bush in the middle of winter,
Blend the
so a bunch
bush.
of sticks.
I don't know. Even as cold as it's been, the bushes out in front of my house are still green.
Minnesota, though.
Fair point. Minnesota.
Or
wins.
Minnesota, Wisconsin.
This is like on the border. It's fine. You'd be right no matter what.
Yeah.
Dang cold area.
Uh-huh.
All right, Leo, you're up.
It's heckin' Wimby.
All right. Since I'm still up close, I'm gonna try for another swing to see if this plays out. If anything, I'm just keeping him in place.
Yeah.
Yep. You're doing great.
Downside of being the healer and the tank. Welcome to the paladin life.
Yeah. You're playing basically 1-for-1 a WoW shaman without the totems.
Quickly, let me put this. Okay.
All right, you're good. Oh,
Is that-
buddy.
That is almost the same roll.
Yeah.
Stage your digital dice.
I think you were 96 before, and you're 95 this time. So at least you're improving.
1 point at a time.
It's okay. At the end of this fight, you're gonna just get a crit.
It's like your skill levels aren't bad. It's just,
Yeah.
The dice have a story to tell.
clearly.
It's a horrible story. Should really
At this
get it
current
edited.
time, it's trying to kill us.
The dice is in the first
All right.
draft, okay? It's spitballing stuff.
All right. So after Leo, I got somebody in the other part of the building. Oh, should probably jump to the GM level. All right, or layer rather. And then it's Salvador. Salvador?
Deca, you may be muted.
Hello?
He was talking to
Apologies.
somebody.
Oh, okay. He had
Ah.
his earphones off. You're up,
Yes.
Yeah,
Salvador.
he also was talking to somebody.
Yes.
So.
All right. I should check that in. I will fire again.
Okay.
Just kind of have a beat on it. Pew! It's like, oh, I hit. Now I have a beat on it. Success.
Did you
And the
not
counter
put
down to
your
9.
your damage into your weapon?
I've just been
Rolling the skill.
Oh, okay. Because if you
Still
add
gets the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the skill rolls work out the same. But if you
Mhm.
have it done up in the weapon thing down at the
Yeah.
bottom, it'll give you the damage as it does it.
It's all good. I do 3.
Come on, put him out of his misery. He's
I'm
got
We're
one point.
trying!
He's got 1 point left.
Go punch it real quick.
Punch him in the face! Really hard.
I mean, I can try.
Break
Yeah.
a horn off
All
it.
right, Michael's up.
We'll see if this works. No.
Oh, got closer.
See, everybody's
You were
improving. And of course, any of you that make successful rolls, don't forget to check the skill.
We're keeping the checks from last session, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Uh, all right. And let's see, Vivian was reloading. Teak.
Put him out of his misery, Teak.
Well, Michael's there,
And
and
share space.
if we can share space, I'll have him share a space, but I don't want to put my token right on top of him. But I don't think I could end my turn on like sharing the space, right?
No,
That's
it'd be a
D&D.
bit much.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and shoot and then step off to the side.
Okay.
And I guess I think I'll probably forego the other two, so that's fine. I'm gonna try something because I noticed that Deca has a 75% on his pistol, but he's getting 80%. But when I roll
I think
my
it's going adding my skill. I think it's adding my a stat boost from something.
Well,
Yeah.
it's under the like weapon types,
Mhm,
combat has a numerical value.
mhm.
So like for mine, even though for like martial arts, mine is a 30%. When I make a brawl roll, if I get under a 36%, because my combat statistic has a 6 to it, then I
Mhm.
get the effects of my martial art extra damage for brawl.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I was just kind of curious if like if I've been rolling just the pistol to do the hey 1 damage.
You take it out of
Dead.
his misery.
He is dead.
Now, I'll say,
Yeah.
granted, if the combat roll counts for
Okay, yeah, so it's
also
bad.
for brawl,
That was just me
then,
testing. So also
then
get close.
my last roll would have hit because that I would have a 66% chance.
I just saw the 5% and I was
But-
curious if I was missing something because like I have a 55 and I don't know if like you were getting something special. So it's not a big deal. I was just
It's my guns.
curious.
They're adding 5%. No, I just have a lot invested in combat, so
Yeah.
All right. Next up is
Something busting through the
detective.
door.
It's the Kool-Aid Man.
Who's basically sitting there like, what was that thing?
We can explain after we get out of here, but we've got to go in more first.
Right.
Suffice to
Vivian.
say, Vivian and I have probably had nightmares about it at least
Sorry.
once.
Vivian from
Ignore
the
that.
window. It's
Sorry.
the boogeyman.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, my last roll would have hit because Brawl is under the category combat. So, I should have a 66 in that skill then.
Adjusted.
Alright.
My grapple a 31.
So he spends his round stepping forward and examining the body, making sure that it's actually for sure dead.
Double checking to make sure this is.
But there's a lot of blood on the ground. It's it's got
Okay.
holes in it.
Yep.
Of course, the ignore this roll is the one that goes success.
Naturally.
Oh well.
Judy chop.
And I walk over to the detective, just double checking the work. We were getting shot at. Basically, look at where I had to like cover the bandage real quick.
Oh, sure.
Essentially, trying to do the medicine or another first aid roll.
You look like you've got it. You've got, he's patched it pretty well.
Okay.
It didn't get in real deep. So yeah, you just bandaged up and put a little pressure on it. It should be okay.
All right. Well, can I still examine the
Oh yeah, by all
creature
means.
as well?
Yeah, by all means.
We
The brew.
Are we still in initiative?
I guess it doesn't really matter because our initiative is going to be so locked down, or so like what do you call it?
Ordered.
Ordered.
Alright, so
yes.
Patrick starts examining the brew. That will be a multiple round
Okay.
Yes.
action to give it a thorough examination.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to just give it a
I-
quick look, like, make sure it's dead, or there was one particular, one specific thing you wanted to check on, you might get that done in one round, but just examining it would be a multi-round action, basically.
Can I reholster my pistol and like reload and go to reload my rifle in this time between?
Well,
And
we're
then
not
if we go to
really
combat, I'll
between
just-
anything, though.
Okay.
We're in a lull, really.
Yep.
Yeah, still in
Teak
initiative
is
order.
reloading.
I mean, technically, Patrick would have to wait until the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
round to actually do what he was saying. But,
Yep.
Alright, so Jacob by the door keeps guarding the door. And then I get to all these other number 10s.
Guy
And I'm
guarding the door just
sure
sees Vivian out there
are not
reloading in a
really good
bush.
What do you have, like a little derringer or something?
Yeah. Something dainty, petite.
Mm-hmm.
Put
Alright,
little
do I
pretty
even-
stuff on it.
Do I even want to know what that thing was?
We can
Usually
explain
a
it here in little bit.
boogeyman.
Yeah. Best way to describe it is the boogeyman. But you guys know what the boogeyman is, right?
Yep.
Humans have boogeymans.
Okay.
There's a lot of those.
Okay. Well, this is ours. I
So
don't
the
like
fact
it.
that we're looking at one is probably the more concerning.
Yes.
Now, by ours, do you mean from your world?
Our world, the thing they told us would come get us if we didn't clean our room.
Our mythology, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
So while this conversation's going on, door busts open. Another goat man steps through. Takes a
Hell yeah.
swing at the police officer.
Oh,
Or the
yeah.
detective, rather.
It's a different goat man. Does he look similar to the other goat man?
They're both goats.
And it goes.
This one, the
"Bah,
head's somewhere
we don't
between
look
a goat
alike."
and a gazelle.
Mm.
The horns curve a different way. The overall build is a little different.
Oh, contact.
Mhm. Swinging at the
You know-
detective.
Jeremy, I never asked. Is it Salvador with an E at the end or without?
It is an E at the end, yes.
Oh,
Okay, good. I've been typing it correctly. As I
Ooh,
notate.
that thing walloped him.
yep.
Huh.
Walloped the detective pretty good.
The arrow was the least of his worries. It's now the concussion.
Yep.
I think he had taken 2 damage from the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hope he's sturdy. We don't need to explain this to the
Police.
leader.
Mm-mm-mm.
Or we do.
Or you do. All right, so
Jacob,
that's
you
7.
can help explain this, right?
Use your lawyering powers. That's not how lawyering works.
Jacob is the rookie.
Yeah,
Ah.
Jacob's the rookie.
Yeah,
Yes.
gotcha.
Detective Collis is the detective.
Detective.
I don't think he gave you a first name. If he did, I didn't write it down. All right.
I didn't get a name on the detective. Like, you never gave one. You said he was the detective in charge of the case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That's Sergeant Collis. That was the desk sergeant.
Aha.
All right, the detective is Andrews then.
Excellent.
Slack or fluffle.
It works.
Uh, yeah, okay, that did factor in the bonus damage like it was supposed to. Okay. So yeah, comes through, wall up the detective a good one.
What was the detective's name?
Andrews.
Wallop.
Andrews. Okay. Nope. Never mind. I did have him up on my person of interest. It's Detective Myers. I
Changes the name
scrolled
again.
all the way up to the top.
We'll get there.
Sorry.
Well-oiled machine.
Yeah,
Indeed, indeed.
6
Yeah.
years of this.
we know what we're doing.
Yeah, let's see if this works this time.
Well, something happened.
Good, it was supposed to.
Yay. We can see a little clear rectangle through here.
Yep.
And more Goat Man.
I can't tell if it's a goat woman from this distance.
Goat Person. How's that?
There you go.
A goatling.
So while the first goat runs in and kind of swings down at the detective, the one standing behind him shoots over him while he's kneeled over, which means it'll be going at Leo.
Okay.
Get him, Leo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So he rolled a 1. That is a critical.
Yeah.
Only does 5 points of damage.
Only 5 points.
And
Let's see. What does a critical do on a piercing?
Hurt. A lot.
Indeed. All right. Impaling, which is what piercing is. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so on a crit, it should double damage. Did it double the damage? Or did it not double the damage? It rolled 1d6 plus 1 and a d4 for its bonus damage.
Did not.
No, it did not.
Take 10.
No, it wouldn't be 10 because it is the bonus damage, I don't think would double. It should have doubled the actual weapons dice damage.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
he rolled a 1d6
9.
plus 1.
And then
Or
a
maybe it doesn't
D4.
have bonus damage on here. Maybe that's.
So according
Leave
to the
person
formula,
from-
it's
from-
Yeah, I'm trying to decipher the formula.
1d6 plus 1 plus 1d4.
That's the same thing the other Brew Warrior rolled, though, and it didn't get a
Yeah.
critical.
So if it's doubling the dice rolls, then it'd be
A
9
D9 plus 1.
damage. Oh, so it got a 4 for the D6, and then 1.
Yep.
And then a 4 on the D4.
But it's doubling the dice, not the numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if we just keep it easy and just double the dice, so 4 turns into 8, 4 turns into 8.
Oof.
Never mind, that'd be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I will roll the extra d6, and we'll just add that to the 5 that I rolled. Because I don't think the bonus damage dice that he has for his strength or size or whatever, I don't believe that doubles.
That makes sense. It doesn't get magically
Okay.
huge.
Ugh.
Rolled a 6 though. So that is
it's 11.
total of 11 points of damage you've taken, Patrick.
All right.
Is that half of your total hit points?
Thankfully not.
Okay. So you do not take a major wound then.
Built like a brick shit house. Let's go.
I have 24 hit points. So,
Just under.
yeah.
So if he hit you with
By
12,
one.
we'd have gotten to play with the major wound table.
Yeah, we did
How
that
do I
when
have more
crit on my
HP
rifle.
than you?
Why do you have more HP than him?
The lawyer has more HP than the orc.
Get in there, lawyer. Start punching people.
Well, because my con's a 12
Put me in, Judge.
So is mine.
and my size is a 12.
That'd be why. Mine's a 14.
Tall ass human.
Lanky ass motherfucker.
We had this mental image of him being like this bookish nerd, but he's actually like a brick shit house.
When the wizard specs into strength,
I'm out of
The
spell
wizard takes a tough
slots.
beat.
not out of options.
I was a barbarian in my past life.
I mean, his strength's only a 10, so.
Yeah, my strength's a 20. That's the difference.
Ooh, that's true. So the second you catch someone with that fist, it's gonna knock their lights out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, I believe we are down to Salvador.
Yep. Do I have sight of the LOS? Or can I move down to get line of sight?
Let's see. Your side is blocked. You know, you'd have
Can I
seen
move down?
you'd have seen probably his hand and the club swing into view.
Yeah. Can I move down to get line of sight? Oh, like right here?
Yeah, right there would definitely do. Right there would definitely
Okay.
do it.
That's what I want to do. I'll do that. I see the arrow. I also see an arrow fly by. I'm like, oh shit. Got multiples.
Yeah, when you step around the
Well.
corner, you see the arrow sticking out of Leo.
Jason, I don't know. Is there any windows on this wall? I can't really see because the black is covering.
It's fog of war.
Yeah, I know, but we would at least see the outside wall.
Yeah.
Pistol. Success.
Okay.
So
Do
these
they-
little slits
and-
here
Yeah.
are glass, but they're like frosted over. You know, it's. I mean, like frosted glass, not like it's cold and it's frosted. You know, it's to let light in, but not necessarily let you walk up and see what's going on in the butcher shop.
That's
in the
6
slaughterhouse,
damage.
rather. 6 damage.
Yeah.
That was a good solid hit.
Mhm. I'll yell around to the rookie like, we need to get everyone else in.
Vivian is still reloading, so feel free to skip her.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
that's right.
Mm-mm.
Teak.
Teak would be. I mean, he fired, but then his original target went away. So his next two would be skipped, I would think, would it not? Or would he be able to shoot this new target?
I shot the new target.
Yeah, it's all still in the same round.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens. Herbert,
Critical.
well, yeah,
We have found Teak's skill set.
special.
Special.
He's gonna speak these things into existence, people.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
Teak is becoming more and more like Ty.
I need to see Teak's arm, please.
Okay, let's
What
see.
does special mean?
That's a good question. Also, I need to find out what type of weapon this is. I think it's impaling, but
It's
If
definitely
it's a
impaling.
pistol, it's impaling.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah, pistols
firearms
are
are.
impaling. Yeah.
I like how you just rolled the like you're like, I'm just gonna shoot this gun. Not like, yeah. So first well, if it's special, so I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Me neither.
All right, special, and this was a what kind of?
It is a light pistol.
Is this on a certain page in the book that we could look at?
I'm looking. I'm looking
Page
at the.
on the PDF he gave us. It's on page 98 for like the weapon stats.
Got it. Got it.
As far as special,
All right. Well, oh, there he is. Pistol. Yeah, that's inside. It's sci-fi pistols.
actions achieve special success if they roll is equal to or less than 1/5 the skill rating. Round fractions normally. An attack that rolls a special success can inflict a knockdown or impale based on the type of weapon, while the skill.
And this one is impaling. That's what I was looking at.
Mhm.
The weapons list what the special is. So the special is impaling.
Doesn't say anything about doubling damage, but is special different? I guess special is different from crit. I guess it goes special then crit.
Yes, yeah, special then crit.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the actual definition of impaling. Boy, that word pops up a lot in here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that it seems to cover all firearms, that's probably why.
Most likely.
Yes, child.
Okay, the special does the double damage thing too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Page 73 of the PDF, it looks like. I just found it after you said that.
Special success with a pointed or thrusting weapon inflicts impaling damage upon the target, piercing deeply within flesh and potentially striking internal organs. An impale doubles the dice and the modifier for the weapon rolled normal.
So roll me another d6.
7 total.
7.
So you do a total of 7.
Woo. Learning new combat systems.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So that was Teak on a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Teak
Teak
on a
again.
one.
Does anybody go before
Oh.
1?
Nope. I only have 2 shots.
Carry on.
Not
Teak.
unless you got another goat hiding out somewhere.
So really, what Teak does this time is he comes up and just double taps. Roll me another
Sometimes-
d6. That's another special.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah.
That's a okay. That is still special. It's not red.
Yep.
Okay, 12.
12
Let's go.
damage.
Get some, lizard man.
Teak will now spend the entire round reloading his gun.
Let me check what his.
Teak just kneeling down, like, what the hell? What the hell?
No, I
what
just
the hell?
imagine.
As he's
I just
putting
imagine he's like,
putting bullets in.
you
Oh,
see,
what
you
is
see
that?
Michael in the, you see Michael in the window. You see Teak down there, and then he just and then dives underneath.
Essentially, you see Teak jump up, fire, fall back down, jump back up again, fire, and come back down.
Now just
I
kneeling,
return.
like,
Gremlin
what the
says hi.
hell?
Oh,
Hello,
somebody,
Gremlin.
we have somebody in the chat who says nice.
Hey,
How long ago they said nice, I don't know.
We agree. It's also nice.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh,
Nice.
I believe it is a first-time chat as well.
it
Hey.
is.
This might be
Welcome.
one of my players. Hi, new
Hello.
player. Hi, player.
Hello, person on the internet.
Welcome.
Yeah. I don't
And
want
I
to
love
dox you too bad.
you too.
Random civilian? Or random citizen? All right.
That did more. Did I do it more than
that
half
is.
his health?
I believe so. I believe that guy
That's the
had
belly?
24.
Oh, shit.
Now we get a major wound on this guy.
Yep.
So you can roll on the table in your character sheet over by underneath your armor and shield.
Yeah, I see it. So I'll
You just
wait
click
until
on where it says
Jason.
major wound.
Yeah, I'll wait till Jason tells me it confirms it or not.
Yeah, go ahead and hit major wound.
Wrist
Oh.
or hand damage. A slab of arm or shoulder muscle has been cut away. A chunk was hewn from thigh or calf muscles. Spinal nerves are damaged. Several fingers or toes are severed, or make up a new wound effect. Lose 1d6 strength. Change hit points and damage bonus. Your character is still able to fight.
Jesus, that's gruesome.
Especially for somebody was just in melee.
So yeah, that second shot, basically, you got him in the hand.
Roll a d6.
You know, right around the baseline knuckle, so it basically take a finger off.
Roll a d6 car.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. You've been rolling a bunch of them. Roll another 6.
3.
Close enough.
3.
We'll take it.
So he loses 3 points from his strength.
That affects his HP instantly.
Oh, in that case, I did mine wrong then. Is it strength plus... It's strength plus your con? Is that how you factor that in, or is it size?
What's
Let
this
me
now?
look.
For what?
My
Hit
HP.
points.
HP is con plus size.
Okay, I did mine correctly
You
then.
did it right.
No.
Because you
Boots
said it
and
affected
boots.
HP directly,
Well, it
so that's
affects
why I was
that
like, wait.
person's.
We have a new
Oh,
follower.
okay.
Yay!
Hey, peoples.
Welcome
Hello.
another new person.
Hello.
How do you do?
More new people.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's good to see y'all.
Welcome
I'll see y'all,
to the
I'll see y'all on
chaos.
Thursday.
So he had 2 hit points left, but that loss of strength lowered his hit points by 3.
Yeah! Tease a double kill!
Just bleeding
Get
out from the
some,
head.
lizard man.
Jeez.
Well, wait, what was the card Teak drew? Or the black
Model
room?
T.
Wait. Hold
Oh,
on.
the dragon newt.
Yeah.
Oh, tiny dragon newt.
He pulled the rune of Dragonute that represents one of the oldest species of the Forgotten World.
Yep.
Get some dragon newt.
Ah, that's funny.
I have my own fire. It's a pistol.
I mean, it's working.
It sure fucking is.
I don't understand it. I make these cuddly characters. They're fucking murderers.
That's typically how it goes.
All right, then we are to the top of the order.
And
Hmm.
throughout this whole issue, who here remembers the movie Harlem Nights?
No.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've never watched the entire movie.
Yeah, it's an Eddie Murphy movie. There's a scene where he's being suppressed by a bunch of gangsters. He has 3 shots left in his like backup revolver. You see him pop up, but not even looking, fire all 3 shots. Then he pops his head back up and realizes he's killed all 3 of them. That is essentially what Teak just did.
That was
If
just
Teak
kind of.
gets a
I feel like that-
triple kill, I will cry.
I feel like that one's slowly bleeding out just from a wrist injury.
How?
Y'all think
And
Teak is all nice and cute. He's a stone cold killer, though.
Hey, you, too many people have called him a sewer rat, and he bottled that shit up and put it to good use.
You find out that actually at a young age Teak was in the mafia.
Teak is
He's just got out.
Teak is the mafia.
every time they...
Teak is the
Can-
mafioso.
No, that's what needs to happen. Someone needs to steal the model Teak and then kill Teak's dog.
Oh no.
Let's not start that timeline. Is this one close enough to be shot from the window? I have range 10, so maybe not.
You're there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're just in
5,
range, it
6,
looks like.
7.
Just in
Yeah.
range. Okay, so we are counting by squares. Okay,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
works for me. If we agree, we're counting by squares.
Squares
And
are probably just...
And shooting further than that would simply would lower your stat effectively. You'd be taking penalties.
Cool beans. We're reloaded and inspired by Teak.
Jeez.
And Teak we trust.
Yep.
I apparently did not trust enough.
All right, so another shot goes off.
I think as Doc begins his turn, I'll look at him and go, "How you feeling? That thing looks nasty."
extremely painful.
Okay. Maybe don't go in and punch them.
How? From the quick peek in the window, how does Officer Concussion look?
Officer concussion.
He took a hit there. We never really got clarity if he's alive or not.
Sure.
He took like 8.
He
took 7.
don't look great.
I mean,
Does he
the
appear to
last
be
game.
breathing? Is there movement in his body?
Yeah. He's breathing. He has not taken a terrible wound from that. He is
Okay,
looking pretty beat
okay.
up at this point, though.
Fantastic. I say that in the he's still alive.
Oh yeah. He's still
He's
more or
up in
less
ambulatory.
upright.
Weird.
He's kind of like trying to shaking his head like he's trying to clear it.
He can be drug out of the building. Fantastic.
Give him a second. He could probably walk out. Leo,
Alright.
you're up.
Yeah. So Salvador's just like telling Leo, maybe don't run in there and punch him.
Leo, you're up. Run in there and punch him.
Do it. Don't listen to that elf.
Noted. He takes a step here, basically clearing, making sure he's not in the way. He will level the BAR and open fire on this one.
Okay. All right, take your shot.
Where's the heat down here? Gotta remember that got checked last time.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm just not doing.
Yeah, the dice roller's being finicky tonight. When it likes you,
Unless
it
you're
really
Teak.
likes you. When it doesn't like you, it just doesn't like you.
Yeah, unless you're Teak.
Now, how many shots does that gun give you, Leo?
20. I'm using the historical magazine size in this
Okay.
case.
But how many
It does not-
attacks do you have?
Oh, that is a bit of
Said
a
2,
weird
right?
one. No, this is 3.
Oh. Okay.
SR attacks 1/3 burst.
Okay.
Yeah, the burst will burn up ammunition
Oh.
faster, but
Yeah.
You have a variable weapon. You can say I only shoot once, I shoot 3 times, or I burst.
Semi-automatic, baby.
Yeah.
So you could
Well,
attack
it's
again
actually
on
an-
11 and again on
Yeah, it's
6?
actually a proper
11.
machine gun. I'm actually using the machine gun stats, but the Browning only had a 20-round magazine because it was not belt fed.
gotcha. All right, so that's him on a 15. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm so sorry. From the shadows on this side steps a creature.
A creature TM.
A creature.
A creature?
So where these other guys have been kind of goat and gazelle headed, but more or less human size, within,
Somewhat reason.
size 12, size 13, about like a person.
Just thicker.
This one, and I know the numbers don't mean a lot to you, but think of the one that just got killed as being size 14. This one's size 22.
Oh, he's thick.
Yeah.
And where the rest of them had goat and gazelle heads, this guy's got a head like a bison.
He extra thick.
Jesus.
Does he scrape the door top or something?
Yeah.
He'd have to
If
bend
he
over?
comes through the door, he'd have to bend over. He's
Or he
built
just
about
brings the door with him.
he's built about
It's
like
like
that dude with
opening
the
the-
mountain,
Nice.
but with a big
It's
buffalo.
like
head.
opening the.
Does
It's where you
he-
open the door and you just see like this part.
Does he look like a minotaur?
No, he looks like a buffalo
Legally
headed guy.
distinct.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But there are minotaurs in this setting, correct?
There are
But he doesn't
minotaurs in
look
this
like
setting.
those.
Yes, there are minotaurs in this setting. He does not look like a minotaur.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Just making sure. Because
Now,
buffalo.
size
kinda close to
wise, is
minotaur.
probably pretty close.
Okay. Feral cousin of a minotaur, maybe.
But he's speaking in that same language that the other one was.
Mm.
And he takes a roll at Leo.
And while this is happening,
Oh.
Oh.
Buddy.
7 points
Mm.
damage.
You still up?
yep.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I did the damage.
Is there like an action to dodge or anything?
Oh yes,
Actually, there is.
Yes, there is. Yeah, you
I
have
remember
to.
you mention it,
yeah,
but
like
Is
with
it
ranged
action,
attacks, you
or-
have to know the attack's coming.
Well, this guy's hitting with a melee weapon.
And it's hard.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
hard to dodge. Like arrows and bullets because they're how fast they are.
yeah.
But yes, and you do
That's
get like
coming at him
one
with a
free
chair,
dodge
like.
without any penalties. So
There is
Oh, well.
parrying melee weapons too, but
Yeah.
that is true. So yes, Patrick, you may
There's a
dodge. You may
dodge
attempt to
or-
dodge or parry.
Or
We
I
tried.
don't.
We tried everything we got.
I have not rolled. Have I rolled below? Okay, I have
I don't-
rolled below a 90 at least tonight.
You have.
The digital dice roller heard you saying you were going to cheat on it, and it's a vengeful mistress.
Well, in that case, I definitely am. I am not using the dice roller next game. I know, Jason, you spent a long time putting this thing together, but it's crap.
Well, no, the dice roller is just a dice roller. But,
Yeah.
But we found that chart, so it's easy to reference for the specials
Yeah.
and criticals. So yeah, if y'all want to start using the chart at some point, that'll be fine.
I
Well,
just
the
tried
questions that-
doing a.
So I take the 7 damage still.
Yes.
Yes.
So So you might want to disengage.
Or just beat the shit out of it.
Well, that's
How
still
attached are
far
you to the
worked out
character?
great. Ideally, very.
Oh no, Leo died. Next week, Leonard, the orc shaman healer, shaman.
Who also served in
Yeah.
World War One.
Long lost twin of Leo.
He is here.
Got a
He is
mustache.
here to avenge his brother. Salvador.
Jesus Christ. Salvador sees a larger version of that and says, fuck that. Or, nuts to that. Pulls back out his rifle, says, hit the deck. And we'll fire with it.
All right, give me a roll.
Yeah.
Roll high.
Success.
Actually, roll low is what you want to say.
High
Roll
on
high
damage.
on the
Low to hit.
damage.
High on damage.
Yeah.
Roll appropriately.
8
Nice.
damage.
Not
still,
bad.
still pretty good.
All right. I've got one more shot on this thing, I've got one more shot on this particular rifle, so.
It's
I
just
need
that
to
Deca's just that image of the guy who's got like 2 spears, like a crossbow, a sword.
Oh, I'll show y'all what this character looked like in the game I played him in last. Like, I'll show you what he looked like.
So what Michael will do is he'll come in here, grab the detective, and drag him back into this room.
All right, so you're basically diving through the window.
Yeah.
Give me.
Well, he already broke it. So he's just getting in the window. The only thing there's a
still
curtain now.
glass.
Okay.
Well, if you want to get in there and have time to grab him and drag him, give me a.
Dexterity.
Just
maybe?
give me a straight agility roll. The stat roll next to your dex.
Normal.
Oh yes, normal's fine.
Nope.
Okay. So you managed to climb in, but not quickly or gracefully.
Okay.
So we'll just
So
put
am I
you.
just here?
Yeah, we'll just put you here next to the officer.
Okay.
And he's looking up as you climb in. He's looking up at the buffalo guy, and all you hear from him is basically "Mary, sweet mother of Christ."
Same, bro. Same.
And he's doing the cross.
Mm,
I don't know how to do it. I'm not even gonna try anymore.
Same. I could probably do it, but I'd fumble it.
I got it.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yep, yep.
I got it, but you can't see it, so.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else I can do.
Yeah, that was pretty much your action.
Okay.
Vivian on 11.
All the while, and Elvin going, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" We'll take a shot at the buffalo guy.
All right.
Considering I'm on a 16, I should also be on 11, but I'm.
Oh yeah, we
Another
didn't
turn
do the
order.
multiple things, so
Yeah, you didn't, yeah.
We'll let you take
All right.
a shot.
You can
I'll
take
take
before
it.
me.
All right, 2 points.
Mm.
No, not
Flip the
plus.
dice
Y'all would not like
around.
me to put plus on here. There we go.
Yeah, no, we're not regenning his health.
All right, and Leo.
I'm gonna do to. What's this right here in this little? Is this like a little side office area?
That right there is a doorway into a toilet.
Convenient, because we're all shitting ourselves.
Yeah, that little white nub there is the actual, porcelain throne.
Toilet.
So it's basically like a little cubbyhole room you could step into. Just step in there, shut the door. If it starts banging on the door, occupado.
Everyone has to respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was just gonna unload the rest of the magazine into this guy,
All right, so that's going for the
and
burst.
then move away. Basically, fire and withdrawal.
Seems like a good idea. All right, against a single target, burst increases the chance of success by plus 20%,
Ooh.
and auto fire by plus 40. So the attacker should announce how many shots are being fired. Bursts are usually 3 shots, while
I'm
auto
Okay,
fire can
fired
hit the entire
once.
clip.
Is there any penalty for being in melee with him? Melee range.
Uh,
I don't think so.
I know he said with pistols there wasn't.
let's see. Shooting in melee doesn't bring anything up.
Just so we know for future, since
Yep.
I think we're gonna have combat again at some point,
All right,
probably.
firing into combat. Firing a missile weapon into combat is modified by a negative 20. Okay, so if they're engaged, everybody that's shooting at him should be getting a negative 20 because he's engaged with Patrick. We won't worry about that today, but we'll keep that in mind in the future.
Okay.
Yep.
However, the attacker and the target are both close for combat range. The attack is easy. Oh, because you're shooting at point blank. That makes sense.
All right.
I mean, I'd imagine with him being size 20 plus, he's probably a very large target to hit.
In situations where a character must fire a missile weapon into or within close combat, it is challenging to avoid accidentally hitting an ally. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. The character is using a weapon of mass damage.
I just want to talk to the people that make books up and have them put an easy table somewhere.
Okay,
I just want to talk to them.
I am not
All
seeing
Okay.
where there is.
I was just wondering.
Just light them up, Patrick. And remember, with the
All
burst, you got a plus 20 to your skill.
All right. Roll. That's not wrong down
That puts
here.
it somewhere close to 100, doesn't it? Oh, you're at 50. Never mind.
Yep.
So with a 50, that
The
means you need
messed
to
up part,
roll a
even if
70.
it was auto, even if it was auto fire, I still would have missed.
Buddy.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've used dice rollers in this thing a lot, and they'll be swingy, but I've never seen it stay consistently this bad.
Just roll a couple
I mean,
to see what happens.
Sage your dice.
Sage your dice. Roll like 10. See what happens.
I'm not saging shit.
Lovely success.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, but anyway, Patrick, you were then going to step into the washroom.
jeez.
I'm sorry.
Now you're just rubbing salt. Yes.
Oh, it did 13 damage on every test roll. Weird.
So I have a question for my turn
Uh-huh.
for Patrick. Did he close the door?
Occupado.
That is up to him.
Patrick, did Leo close the door?
Have we lost Patrick?
Good question.
Spiritually, possibly a little. He's typing.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
Okay. We will move on
Okay.
then.
Oh, that messes up what I was going to do.
All right.
'Cause-
What were you going to try to do?
I was going to climb in the window and attempt first aid on Leo.
You realize that would put you
Yep.
directly in front of the big guy.
Yep.
Tiny Teak.
I still have movement after I do this.
Not really.
No, I have a movement of 6 because I'd have to climb 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
1,
but
2,
doing the
3
first
to get
aid
back.
would.
Doing
Well,
is
Would
first.
it stop my movement?
Remember, I
Yes.
have a movement of 10, and I
Yeah.
only made it 2 squares.
But you also
Yeah.
failed with a fumble. Well, you also failed climbing in the window.
You would still. You could get. Like, even if you came through the door, you could get up there, but you couldn't do your, like, first aid action.
Mm-hmm.
The movement's a little fungible. Like, yeah, you would have to spend your entire action to move if you wanted to move your 6 squares.
Yeah, the movement and the shots are 2 different
Yeah.
scales,
What?
maybe?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why Salvador's moved like 4 squares this entire combat so far.
Jacob, get in there!
I'm trying.
I didn't realize that you would have to use your move to like take your action. Your like
Yeah.
lose your action though.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 separate things.
All right, is 11 your first action or your second action?
11 would
First.
be a second.
11's
No,
my
11
first.
is his first. Yeah,
Yours.
11's my
Geek's at
first.
11, 6, and 1.
Then I would let you make an agility check to get in there. I'm just not sure you can do an entire first aid in one round.
Okay. And I assume I can't see him from where I am anyway.
Not enough to take a shot. You can tell there's something big. You might be able to jump around and see that there's something big in the doorway. But...
Okay, then I'm just going to spend my round reloading.
Okay. So 2 bullets back in. Then it's the detective.
Take 2 steps back, detective.
Take more than 2.
Yeah.
Take several.
He doesn't take the time to even stand up. Before he'd been crouched down and he took the hit. He just sort of scrambles.
Does the butt scoot?
More like a hurried crawl.
Aggressive crab walking.
Jacob continues to guard the door.
Thanks, Jacob. You're doing great.
He is doing great.
All right, can that goat hit like this guy? I think solidly takes up the size of the door. Is he able to shoot? If he is, cool. He's gonna hit me, or he's gonna attempt to hit me. But can he?
Can he shoot around his bro?
Yeah. Oh.
Can he shoot at his bro?
Uh-oh.
What are we autoing?
No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
There's more outside.
Oh, oh no. Why does one of them look like a very demented rabbit?
Because
Aggressive
the brew
jackalope.
come in all kinds of different forms. And
I hate
it does have little twiggy like horns coming out of it, or antlers coming out of it.
Aggressive jackalope.
And that one there may have... No, he's only got 2 eyes. Okay.
Only 2 eyes. That's
a lot of the
a good
brew
normal
can be twisted
number.
up and mutated, and they can look all kinds of ways.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
But yes, these guys apparently came out of, I don't know, maybe the front door here and have circled around. Let me give them just not that is that the regular breed? That's the reward. Not that Vivian is well hidden, but she crouched in the bushes.
And she popped up to take a shot and then crouched back down. But
so I'll give them each a spot roll just to see if they notice her. Yeah, the first guy does. The little rabbit one has not noticed her right away. Though when the first guy makes a noise and points, it's probably moot.
It's all over.
Quickly, get into a cardboard box. They never suspect that.
I am not Solid Snake.
But they use their full turn moving down there, so.
Do I get any? Oh, on my turn, could I take a spot roll to see if I hear them?
They are moving quietly, so. Spot or listen, either one would be fine.
Okay, I'll do it on my turn.
That's fine. All right, and then we've got the guy up behind this big slab of beef.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I would say he would have an awful lot of trouble trying to shoot through the door.
Yeah.
I mean, he could try. Maybe he'll shoot his buddy.
The brew are not
How?
exactly that unintelligent.
Maybe that guy stole the last piece of pizza out the fridge.
It's the 1920s. Would any of you know what pizza is?
It existed, didn't it?
It
Yeah, now I gotta go to
but-
Google.
But was it
Only
really?
in
Was it in the
Itali-
U.S. yet?
Only in Italian neighborhoods.
And if it was the old school Italian pizza, it's very different from what we think of as pizza.
Yeah. It wasn't until World War II when you had people in U.S. soldiers from Italy coming back and saying, "Hey, I missed that stuff."
Okay.
First
pizzeria
opened in
o-
1905.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But
Okay.
they didn't get they gained popularity after World War II, so fair enough. But
Yeah.
Salvador's a little more cultured than that. He's had pizza.
Yeah, he may have been in Italy. at one point.
Salvador's just gonna open
Yeah.
up a pizzeria at the end of the game. Call it Salvador's.
Strange slice.
Little Sal's.
All right. So what is he going to do?
It's just like, you got this, boss. I'm gonna go over here.
He's going to use his full movement.
Ooh.
He runs forward, sort of dives between the boss's legs.
Uh-huh.
Bold
He
move
has
of him.
dropped the bow back behind him.
Oh.
He's got his club. And he gets right up in Salvador's face.
Okay.
But he spent his full round with just the moving, so. He gets there and gets his club at the ready.
What were we saying about point blank shots?
Oh, we weren't saying anything about him. Nothing about him.
Are you sure?
I believe that becomes easy.
Okay.
Oh, an arrow?
No, I'm firing at him.
Oh,
in
okay.
Just a sec here.
Yeah.
He ran up on me. I'm just like, okay.
It's easy. Plus 20. It's effectively you get a bonus to hit.
If it's plus 20, I just hit. And at that point, it's rolling to see if I crit.
All right. Easy is another word that pops up in this thing a lot. All right. Easy. Skill is doubled.
Okay. So I have a 160% chance to hit.
And okay, if that was an easy roll, my shot would have actually have hit then. Or did that Or was we factor in the burst in that too?
No, because that was before we looked all that up. You're right, Patrick. That would have hit. We'll go back and let you do your damage here in just a second.
Okay.
All right, I'm a firing. Where'd it go?
Come on,
I just
99.
had it.
Come on, 99.
45 out of 160. Is that
Yeah.
not 10%? Is that considered a special or a crit?
Let us
Don't
check.
make me do math.
Luckily, I have the chart here. All right. So you said 160.
Yeah.
And you rolled a what?
45. I want to blow this guy's brains out for wounding my medic. So
All right. So
Thanks.
at 135, a 1 to 27 would be a special, and a 1 to 7 would be a critical.
so it sounds like it's a special at least.
Each,
So it's like
each is plus
160.
5. Goes the
So I'm gonna prep 4d6 to roll. Oh wait, no, I have them here. Never
Just
mind.
as one does.
that'd be 6 more.
It sounds like it's minimum special. Unless I'm
27,
mathing wrong.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. No, I think you'd have to have a 33
Okay. Okay.
to hit a special.
Cool. +4. All right. Well, hopefully this thing it still has the capability of dealing 16 damage.
That's pretty massive.
That's respectable, yeah.
Is that
It is
major
over
wound
half.
passive?
Give me a wound roll.
Hell yeah. Much of the nose has been sliced away, multiple scars deface both hands, and ear has been cut off. A livid scar sends an evil cast to your character's appearance, or make up a new wound. Lose 1d3 appearance.
Oh no,
Visible
the goat
and
man is now ugly.
Loses an appearance.
Just a little uglier.
He's got a hole in his face. Anyone would look ugly with a hole in their face.
In that strange language, in the subtitles, my beautiful face.
Never be a team
I was
model.
the prince because I was the most handsome.
Vivian, you give me
There's
a
a lot
spot
of shooting
or
going
listen.
on. Would she be able to do spot and listen and take a shot?
Yeah, the spot to listen is to see if you notice, because they're
Oh.
not specifically being super stealthy. They were trying to be quiet, but not being, they're standing out in the open, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the damage, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about that. Patrick, go ahead and roll damage for your machine gun.
Okay, so this advanced roller. +4. And it adds an additional dice per shot fired, correct?
No, it was giving you the bonus to hit.
Okay.
$12. Ooh, that's pretty good.
All right, so big guy took 12 points of damage already.
Yep.
And I'm and just by math alone, I know that's not more than half.
No, that was not enough to get a major wound on him. Pretty much anybody else on the board that you've run into so far, but but that was a decent chunk of his health.
All right, I will roll a spot because there's too much going around to really hear anything reliably with everyone shooting a lot of guns.
That makes sense.
Oh.
No.
You are completely unaware that they're there.
Fantastic. So she won't even know to take a shot at him. She's just going to keep shooting away. Um,
So if you shoot this one, he's in combat. There's a penalty. But this guy back
Yeah.
here, ain't nobody around him.
yeah, she's going to take a shot at the biggest guy on the board.
All right.
That's fair. Ooh,
That is a
good
6.
shot.
Very nice.
Success.
Not a fatality.
No,
We're
not a
working on
fatality.
it.
But you are wheedling him down.
And she goes back. She pops up, shoots, and kind of leans back against this wall.
Teak.
Teak is skipping this round because he reloaded
Oh,
on his
that's
primary.
right. That's right. So we're back to the beginning of the order with Vivian.
Would the spot check still hold?
Oh, that was a fumble. Bad thing.
We'll
to
go
switch
with no.
back
She
over
wouldn't
to
even
fumble.
think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
she's worried about this guy up here.
She's super focused.
There's a giant refrigerator-sized buffalo man up there hassling people.
As always, wrestling has provided me a gift for this.
Fantastic. 1. Still a success, though. We'll take it.
Damage is damage.
Damage is indeed damage. And she goes back to leaning against the wall, probably cussing.
But confident
Still
that she is not
a
in harm's
fool.
way.
Oh yeah, she's like, I'm safer out here. I do not need to get in there and get punched. I'm safer out here. Did you see what he did to that one guy? I'm safer out here.
I have a name, you know.
Ew.
The cop. She was talking about the
Speaking
cop.
of,
He also has a name.
Yep.
There's been some confusion over what that name is, but he has one.
She sure does, but right now she's not focused enough to remember her own name. She's going into a
I'm
whole
going
fugue state.
to go ahead and gonna try to first aid myself.
Okay.
Show us your medic skills.
And
Now, can
I'm
first aid, because this was a question that came up earlier with Carr.
Yeah.
Can
So first
be
aid,
used in
first
what-
aid can heal. Yes, first aid can be used to heal.
Okay.
I was looking that up while I was waiting for
That's
my
right,
turn.
because first aid is actually an entirely separate skill from just your medicine
Yes.
skill in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have it up whenever you're ready, and I can tell you what happens.
Okay.
All right. And while I also went away, I dug out a dice tray and found the dice my buddy Tom made for me.
Curses!
Of course
I've
you
cursed.
There in Roll20, there is a skill results table.
Uh,
So if you bring that up, you can just check what your skill is, and it should tell you, what the range for a critical, what the range for a special are.
Where is that?
Roll. And is that under handouts? Not size chart.
Yeah, this is skill
Yeah,
result table.
it's never. I don't think it
It's
ever
not.
dropped
It's
in.
still not. Yeah, it's never showing for us.
Yeah, under handouts,
Oh,
all we
let
have is
me
size
edit it
chart.
in all players'
Oh, yeah.
journals.
There it is.
Here it
Okay.
is.
I had gone in
This-
and I had put it where y'all could edit it, but not where you could see it.
okay.
Yeah, we see it now. Cool.
So yes, if you want to use
alright.
dice, that's the chart that. Because the roller has been well, y'all rejected it for so long; it's been quite upset.
I have
Oh, I
never
hear it.
rejected it. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Didn't
used
use it at
it.
all last year.
We used CompCon and it like in combination sometimes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but whenever I had to roll, I always used it there.
Same.
Fast talk. Okay, so we got a 50. I rolled a 41, so it's just normal.
Okay.
Okay, One of the following player choice: heal 1d3 hit points to a single wound or injury. A character at 0 or negative. That doesn't matter. Reviving an unconscious character or stop bleeding from a bleeding special success. So basically, it sounds like the only one that you can take is heal 1d3.
All right. And
It seems like remarkably low amount of healing for somebody
did-
who's so
good
trained.
Lord.
Special
Mm.
is 2d3 and critical is 3 1d3.
I'm throwing the BRP link Car found into the Discord too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an online BRP resource.
Oh, nice.
Let's.
Because
We're gonna
that's how
find
I
that.
found. That's how I found. Like I was still confused about movement, and that's how I found the thing because it specifically states in the handout you gave us. Go to page 166, 116. We don't have page 116.
I need to get y'all the entire book. Yeah.
But it's all good. I found it, so I was like, oh, that's why.
I was trying not to give y'all the 300 and something page, 400 and something page, whatever it is, book. I'll have to read.
Hopefully, the
Give
online
it to me.
will help.
Well,
All
that's
right,
the
I healed
SRG,
2
so-
points then.
Okay. Ah, you're feeling better already. And then it's big old Buffalo Man's
Oh.
turn.
It's Bison Boy.
His name's Buff.
No, it's
Hello.
Martin. He goes by M. Bison.
Oh God.
Can he take damage from that?
No, he doesn't speak your language. He doesn't realize it was a bad joke. Bad verbal pun.
No.
Oh, he's you're asking if
Leo,
Patrick-
can Leo take
yes,
damage
yes,
from that?
By all means, roll as much damage as you want to for Leo.
You lose all of the health that you gain.
If we were using sanity rules, that would be what would be taking the hit. But...
God.
Oh, good Lord.
All right.
Just-
So Buffalo Man steps in.
Just ducks under.
He's gonna walk through his buddy.
Oh boy.
Sure, this is fine.
I'm sure.
I'm not sure if he could actually go catty corner through there to get right there or not.
I don't.
Because he'd be brushing past 2 people. That might be a bit much.
He's way too big for that. I think. Like you're making him out to be like the mountain plus a bison head. The bison head alone, I'm already getting Mantar vibes. He's already hitting the ceiling. He can wait around.
He don't want to wait around though.
Then he can hit. Anderson Michael.
Oh yeah, he can from there. Yeah.
So most
Ooh,
tactically
thank you, Jeremy.
correct thing to do. Look, I have one on me. You have one on you.
Mm-hmm.
You can even go first next.
All right. So Buffalo Brew goes, and he will swing
Buffalo
his
Brew
club.
sounds like a coffee.
Well, he has a
He can
name,
still
but y'all
fumble.
don't speak his language, so you don't get to know what his name is.
Mhm.
All right. So swinging the light club.
Okay.
Critical.
Wow. 6.
Dodge?
Dodge
Oh, wait, he has-
I would recommend dodging.
down below.
Or
pistols.
parry?
Yeah, I'll try parry.
Do you have
feel-
a
Nice. Hold on.
hand weapon to parry with, or a shield?
I think he.
I
think
suspect the
something came
Munchkin
up.
showed up.
He has his fist, Jason. He can parry with his fist.
There are rules
Parry
for
this
doing
casual.
that. I think if you have the proper martial art.
Yeah,
I think he has
Probably
judo.
checking that.
You got to
I think
wing
he has
chun that shit.
judo.
Channel your inner Jackie Chan.
Oh.
Everybody has one.
Mm.
Everyone who's seen at least one Rush Hour film,
Exactly.
you're muted.
You're muted,
You're muted.
boy.
No, I wasn't muted, but my mic was up.
Yep.
So the noir thing is muted, so is on, so it's gray, but it's a little red knitted pillow thing
Aw,
that
Heck.
that is now on my
Munchkin.
desk, being a pillow with a little 3D printed dragon I have on my desk.
cute.
Because my child got bored and decided to do that instead of sleeping.
Who needs sleep, really?
All right. So
Say,
do you have
also
something you can
frustrating.
actually parry with?
Yes, martial arts.
All right.
Utilizing the brawl. So
Oh,
I had
tragic.
to try.
yeah, so critical failure. Critical
Welcome
against a
to-
failure. Attack achieves a critical success. Attack does full damage plus normal damage modifier. Or attacker may choose a special success instead. So
Don't tell him that.
I have the attack defense matrix.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yours isn't a critical failure though. Yours was just a failure.
yes,
No,
but
he's
it was trying to
against
parry
critical.
against a critical.
Gotcha. My bad.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
So I take 6.
Well, I don't think it rolled the double damage like it should have.
It did not.
So I need to add another
A
D6 to that.
D6.
Uh-huh.
Did it add the bonus damage like it was supposed to? Yeah, okay. The bonus damage
Yeah.
dice rolled the 1. All right. He rolled a 3, a 2, and the 1.
Hey, you rolled rather low on the crit. Continue to roll
Oh
low on the crit.
no, that's horrible.
So an extra D6 for the club itself. So that becomes 12. So 12
Good
points
thing
of
you got all that
damage.
HP.
Mm-hmm.
And how much HP do you have at your max there, Michael?
Not enough for that to count as a major.
Okay. It has, however, a crit, and it's crushing damage.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Maybe we run.
Working on it.
And that was a
Also
crit,
not leaving
so it's the
behind
double
any radio.
damage and
Well,
stunned
yeah.
targets.
Can drag him out of the bathroom.
So you are stunned.
Okay.
Cannot attack, only dodge and parry with successful ideal roll. So you have to make a successful ideal roll before you can attack or parry. Weird. Or before you can parry or dodge me. And attacks against you are considered easy now. Just for the round. But that's him for the turn. Salvador.
I would like to try to finish off this thing so I can help out get my friends to safety.
Sounds fair.
Alrighty. This thing is still considered easy because it's in range.
That is correct.
That is probably a crit. Out of 17. Out of 1 whatever.
160.
Because 80. Yes, it
Easy.
is. Oh, nope. 1 away. If it was an 80.
Okay.
The-
It's
If it was-
160,
If
right?
it was an
Yeah,
85,
it's
it would be.
160 because it's doubled.
Yeah. Oh. Then yes, it is a crit then.
You rolled a 17. Yeah, because even if it was 135, that's at least a special.
Yeah, it's already showing crit range on like 130 plus.
Yeah.
Okay. 2d8 and then an effect, but I don't think that's gonna. If I don't really know if that's going to matter. Oops. 6.
All right. -6.
Still up?
He is still up.
Oh, great.
He's looking like absolute poop.
Hmm.
He's barely up, but he's up.
Okay.
Somebody get the teak.
Yank Teak inside.
Peak, we choose you.
All right.
Teak's reloading.
Michael's
When it comes
turn.
my turn, he's not.
I don't think I can do anything.
You cannot attack.
Yeah, he's
You can parry, you
stunned.
can dodge, and I
Disengage?
think you can still move. I think a disengage, I think you can do. And disengage just means you move away from him and, or essentially going full defense.
Mm,
Uh,
you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use the fight defensively rule.
okay.
So I'll do that.
Then it is Vivian.
Taking a shot at the large buffalo.
Shoot at the buffalo.
The buffalo. Where did I put my character sheet? There it is.
Wolf.
Yeah.
All right, Teak. Put somebody in the ground.
I think Teak's still
Again.
reloading.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That was
This-
last round.
This is that was last
Oh!
round.
This is
Oh,
your first
yeah.
turn
Oh,
of the
that's right.
round.
This is
Get
my first turn of
some!
the round. So this is the one that's looking bad.
Yeah, that one looks almost dead.
I'm gonna pop it.
All right.
I'm gonna pop it.
Ah!
You popped it.
All right, that is success. You
4
did 4
damage.
damage to it. It had 2 left.
Triple kill.
Teak's just the cleanup batter. He comes into the bottom of the order, just
And
finishes
we
everything
love
off.
him for it.
I
Mr.
mean,
Cleanup Detail. It's fine.
I mean, he is the sewer rat, so
Yeah.
Hey.
He'll clean you up.
He's the cleaner.
And he still has 3
cleans
shots
the
left. So he has 2 more shots to do. Okay.
All right.
What pistol is Keek actually using, or
It's just a light pistol. That's all it is. I need to do research and figure out what we consider a light pistol in that day and age that has freaking 8 shots in the gun.
Yours has 8.
Yeah.
Modified Derringer.
a lot of pocket pistols might count.
Mine only showed 6 on mine. Okay, I'm bumping mine up to yours.
Oh, excuse me.
Yours-
Mine's a heavy pistol. Excuse
Never
me.
mind.
No, yeah.
I could swear you had that comical thing of like the small lizard with the giant handgun.
You're probably
Oh, I see what I did. No, I do have a light. I only have 6 shots, so I need to reduce it down by. I need to reduce
okay.
it by a shot. So that was my bad. I
yeah,
looked at
yeah.
the
You
wrong-
got like a. You're essentially rocking like one of those snub-nosed revolvers.
The police standard issue.
Actually, they'd call those like detective specials. Most police standards were proper revolvers back then.
I think
Gotcha.
that's what we said was like I had just like a detective pistol.
Okay.
All right. So the police detective staggers to his feet. Let's see. I'm gonna say he probably dropped his gun when he took that big wallop back here.
Uh,
And then the mad
Window's
panic
there. Could he
scrambled
see
away.
out the window?
He's not looking that way. He's looking back the way the monster was.
Yeah, that's true.
However, this guy, who we told to look outside,
Who we
No, you told him
specifically
to
said
guard the door.
is that
Don't let anybody in.
Jason.
Yeah.
we did technically say watch the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
We apparently have to give him step-by-step instructions on how to be a police officer.
Yeah, you have to play this guy like you're playing Robot Rally. You have to program him in for all 4 turns.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Using your right hand, unscrew the lid.
Peanut butter jelly.
Oh, too bad. It hit the ground. It's cracked open. A dog's gotten it.
All right, so our 2 buddies down here.
Oh boy.
They'll take their 1 step forward that they can do and still act like normal. And they're going to fire their bow.
That's rude. I wonder who they're going to fire at. Probably Jacob.
All right. So Vivian, an arrow whizzes past you, alerting you that something is up, and you get to turn in time
To take the second one.
to take the second one. 7 points of damage.
Cool.
You still up?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Okay.
I've got more than 7 HP.
You made it sound like a stiff wind was gonna knock you out.
She's got some HP.
Okay.
Was 7 half of the HP?
No,
I didn't think so. I didn't
not
think it would be.
quite.
How close was it to?
We're not going to discuss that.
I say now imagine if we were going by the actual standard HP rules.
Ugh. This would have been a bloodbath.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What are characters except for paste?
I didn't know we were playing Morkborg.
So yeah, you look over, you see 2 more of them. The little rabbit one's, got a look of delight on his face.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, they brought their teak.
And then I believe it is Salvador's second go.
Yeah, I guess I'm firing at the big guy.
All right, how much ammunition you got left?
I'm using my pistol now. I have to reload my rifle.
Okay.
It's a Swiss Army knife of guns.
That tells me you've been keeping up with it, so
Yes.
bully for you.
Success.
Nice.
All right,
Roll
your
that damage.
3 damage. How's the big man looking?
Large.
Pretty beat up. Not as bad as Funky's looked after a couple of shots though.
Sure. He just I know he took a sturdy shot earlier from
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is well below the halfway point. I guess if we were doing the old 4th edition D&D, we would say he was bloodied.
Okay.
Cheek, if you want to go first.
No, go ahead, because I have 2 after this.
Are we in range over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 squares away?
Yep. And 9 for the rabbit.
Cool.
But I guess you're shooting the guy in front makes a certain amount of sense.
She's going to shoot and yell, "There's more out here! We've got friends! It'd be great if you could stop guarding the door!" And there's a bit of a pained, oh god, there's an arrow in my chest.
Oh no.
Go around the corner, get cover.
Yeah, no, she takes the shot and then she does come around the corner.
Okay.
Hi, Teak!
Hi.
All right, Teak, you're up.
Yep.
Success.
To the big guy.
All right, 4 points.
And failure on the next one. And Teak is out of ammo.
All right, so that
He'll
wraps
have
you
to
up for the
reload
round
next
then.
time. Yep.
Vivian, you're up.
We have to take the whole round to reload? I can't, take a shot and then take the rest of my round?
I'll let you do that and put one bullet back in.
You know what? I'll take
Pistols and rifles. Sorry.
Yeah. it. You're good. She kind of steps around, shimmies by Teak to get a shot in the window on the big guy.
Okay.
Special! And 4.
Ooh, let's go.
Excellent. All right, so roll another dice for the damage of the weapon.
You do double damage.
Or did
still.
it? Or did it? Is it? Because I don't think it
It
did the
didn't.
double, did it?
It did
It
not.
did not.
Okay, yeah. So roll a d6.
7.
So 7 points of damage. The
Please.
big guy
let me-
had 6 left.
I'll take it.
You took my quad.
Look at a pentakill.
She does not reload that round. She bats Teak. No.
Just punts him.
Teak
Hammers
would
him
not
on top of
say
the head.
that.
And it
I
makes
know.
such a bellow when it takes that last shot. And then there's quite a loud thump as it hits the ground.
I'll just kind of like look back and
You know,
go, "Nice
partially
shot."
on the wooden floor in the area you're in, and then partially onto what looks like brickwork floor.
She just kind of gives a thumbs up through the window with like the arrow sticking out of her. Can we go now?
And you
There's
see
2 more over there.
All right.
and
Then it's Leo's turn.
all right. For thematic reasons, you see Leo kind of obviously stumble out of the bathroom.
Sure.
Taco Bell man.
And
Taco Bell.
cinematic, he double taps the big guy with his pistol just to be on the safe side. And he goes to the window.
Okay.
Do I see these two?
What window are you going to? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5.
You said that there's a window here, correct?
Well, yeah, you wouldn't see these guys way over here, but you can, never mind. That window's busted. You can stick your head out the window. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll
Most of these windows are busted now.
All of the windows right here in this L are busted.
Mm-hmm.
take a
Yeah, you move too far. I think take a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, you can move half. Hang on. Let's see. Combat. Where did we find the movement? Because remember, you can't do a whole lot of movement and then still take.
Character can move between 6 to 15 meters and still act at half their normal dex strength, moving between 6. No, wait.
Okay.
So it sounds like the movement affects when you get to go.
Yeah.
That sounds like that'll be annoying to keep up with long term, though. We might jettison that. We'll discuss it.
Homebrew it.
I mean,
Well, that's really what the BRP system is. It's just here's all the rules from our
Adjusted to your
miscellaneous
needs.
games. Build the one you want to play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So do I move over there or no?
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Since it's about half your movement, we'll say that's fine. Like I said, we'll sort out for sure what we're going to do.
All right. So I've got. I was first one when I fired shot the guy in the window. Burst when I missed the second. It was a single shot the second time. Burst on the big guy a minute ago.
Which would have been 3 shots.
So it'd be I'm down 7 out of the 20.
Okay. So ammo wise, you're fine.
Yeah, and I will burst at this guy right here.
All right, give me a roll.
Uh, 23,
Okay.
which is not quite half, but so it's
So it's just a good hit.
yeah.
Roll your damage.
All right. 11 points of
11.
damage.
All right, so you do 11 to the front rank guy,
Yeah.
which is not quite half of his health in one hit. Then it is Salvador.
Salvador pats Leo as he comes back, and he's like, just like the Hindenburg line, and he takes a knee, and he's gonna reload his rifle.
All right, so
Yep.
you're reloading.
Yep.
Now, does yours use? Does that rifle use clips?
It's what do you call it? That one is.
I think you use that is a bulk. Yours, if it's supposed to be like a bolt action, then
Yeah.
yeah, we'll use like a clip-fed magazine.
Right,
Yep.
right. You just have to rack it
Yeah.
every time. That's right. Okay.
So.
So yeah, the clip thing
Which-
you can do with just the one round.
Yep.
And you're back up to full. All right, Eric, you're shaking off the stun at this point.
Yeah.
Need to get a clip for Teak.
Hmm.
Or carry multiple
gonna get-
pistols on a bandolier on
I think-
his chest. Just 6 of them.
I think I see Michael being knocked silly. Like, hey, you good, buddy? You still with us?
And you all wanted to come here by yourselves.
From the window, not visible. Well, it wasn't like the cops were much use, anyways.
They're still in the other room.
She's a little salty. She got shot with an arrow by a rabbit dude.
Uh,
Understandably, she's a bit miffed.
all right. So what is Michael doing?
He's just gonna kind of sit here.
Questioning his friendships.
Yeah, it's
Friendships,
like-
let's not go that far. Acquaintances.
We're here on a job.
Yeah, he just kind of sit there.
All right, Vivian, what are you doing?
She was taking her last two ability actions for this round, or dex
Oh, that's
actions
right,
to
that's right.
reload that one bullet.
I think Teak was reloading.
Yep, Teak
no.
was going to reload.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's Teek's first of the round.
All right, then it's the
Yep.
detective. You hear him vomiting.
No, he's back.
Oh, he's down.
And
Okay,
then
so he wasn't conscious for you to say anything.
Jacob steps out of the door since he's been told there's others out here.
Finally.
Hey, look, he's just doing what he's told. All right.
Take some initiative, bro.
All right. I believe I was using those stats for him.
He didn't want this job. Auntie Jen gave it to
Auntie Jen made him get the job.
him.
All right. So he needs to roll a 40 or less to hit.
They showed up at the high school, and he just was like, "Sure, this sounds like a great idea."
I'm
He
your
rolled
recruiter,
a
remember?
37.
Yep.
He hits.
Hey!
Most useful cop
Hey.
I've seen so far.
Yep.
Watch him get double tapped by the rabbit and the antelope goat.
He does 5 damage. So perfectly respectable.
Good.
You got this, buddy?
Duck back inside. Come back to the door.
Cover
Sorry,
is
he
your
took-
friend.
He took his. It's not a 5-foot step, but yeah, he took his like 1 square of movement to step out and shoot. So that's it for him. And then it's those two, and they're shooting at him.
I swear to God, if they both get criticals.
That'd be
One
funny.
can only hope. Success
Success. Not a critical.
and special.
Oh
However-
no!
How many HP does this? Well, the other guy took a pretty decent hit.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got to
took a pretty
roll.
good hit.
He's also
can
got to
roll a
roll another
dodge.
dice. But he's also a rookie, right? So
He's also got armor on, where none of us do.
yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them having armor.
Jason,
The one time
That's the
I'll come to
thing, though,
Jason's
is-
defense, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there
Well-
is a lot going on.
Also, criticals bypass armor.
That's special.
No, it's criticals. Specials are something different.
specials give
Well,
you the
the-
impaling
Spec-
effect.
The specific one you rolled is a special.
Alright.
Yeah, specials. Defender's armor value is subtracted from damage. Criticals. Defender's armor value is bypassed.
That's what makes criticals different from specials in combat.
Mhm.
All right, so there is 7 points of damage, and I need to roll another d6. So 7
Oh,
becomes
still up?
12. Oh, let me roll on the major wounds.
No.
Okay, that tells me he's still up at least.
Refer to for what happened, which now expands to the loss of one or both
Character's
arms or
unable to
legs.
fight.
He's been on the job a week.
And he either lost an arm or leg.
He was only 30 years from retirement.
Use
As a
1d6
rookie?
Dex and reduce maximum movement by the same amount, and your character is unable to fight.
He also loses an arm or leg.
He takes
Yep.
it to the knee
Oh.
and drops.
Ah.
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 And then they take the one step they can take.
I like how we were all on the same wavelength.
Yep.
That same unfortunate wavelength.
Like,
I had that on DVD, unfortunately. Hey kids,
And at
remember
this point, they
DVDs?
are going to break and run. They clearly heard their boss dying. One of them has been injured. They're getting the heck out of Dodge. And we're about out of time.
Yep.
And I'm not stretching this into another session.
So, are we just summarize what happens? Like getting back to the, or that cover that next week.
Well,
I'm
first things first.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that took an arrow,
Mm-hmm. I think just me.
and
No,
me.
And
there's-
yeah, Leo.
Leo
The
and
detective. Leo.
Something tells me they're poisoned because the guy threw up.
He should have made his roll.
Leo.
So down there on the resistance table, which is in your characteristics and roles area. And Patrick, I've got a chart here, Patrick, if you want to roll regular dice.
All right.
But I believe it is your. See, this should be con. So put your con in the front first.
this is gonna go well.
I'm sure it will go great.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
And then for the verses, You need to put in a 12.
And then just slap the resistance table button.
Yep, and then just roll it.
If my characteristics is 12,
Mm-hmm.
will that cancel out?
No, that just means you have a 50-50 shot.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. 46. So if it was 50-50.
All right. Then you do not get sick. Vivian, by the time y'all get back to the cars, you're throwing up.
While this is happening, and considering I saw the detective vomit, can I do medical / first aid for everybody?
Well, first aid restores hit points.
Medicine is the one that restores poison or fixes poison.
Okay.
Uh,
20 on the dot.
all right,
And
so basically you spend a little time working with her, and the detective. Do the rest of you go through the slaughterhouse at all?
Salvador does.
All right.
with
He's
Teak.
reloaded. He's, feeling confident. The only
Teak-
person in the group still
If
feeling
Teak can
confident.
reload, then yes, he'll go through the warehouse.
Yep. When you get inside, there's one of those weird symbols drawn in blood.
Okay. Okay.
And then over here, there is a pile of bits and pieces of bodies.
Oh, those are bodies. They're not animals.
Some of it's animals. Some of it was no doubt here when the slaughterhouse shut down and somebody just didn't bother cleaning it up good.
That's.
But there's also people thrown on top.
Mhm.
Uh,
I will crude enough that it doesn't look like is it a 1-for-1 copy, so I'm not actually committing a ritual. But I will sketch it to sketch what I see.
okay. It's very similar to the one you found sketched in
Yep.
one of Mickey's notes.
Chaos Rune still present. That's the one I would recognize.
What's that now?
Chaos Rune.
Yes.
Yep.
Amongst the bodies, there are some that look like they're probably locals.
Come back here with a lot more men later.
Yeah, we actually tell the detective, I recommend you bring a lot more agents into this.
So yeah, y'all identify that, maybe you all load up and drive. Maybe some of you stay and guard the place till the police show up at 4.
I think Salvador will stay into. But can I?
Because
Can I? Yes, go ahead.
Because obviously, the detective and both of the police obviously need to go to the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from there, they call the police, show up in force.
And I don't know if this would be a occult history in our case. The brew, do the legends say they were made, or were they born?
Give me an occult roll.
While he's doing that, can I smear the circle?
You mean contaminate evidence? Destroy evidence and.
The officers aren't there. I've written it down.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Just smudge it with your boot.
What are the officers gonna do that we haven't already figured out?
Fair enough.
And honestly, you could leave the circle-ish there, so it still obviously looks like something.
Yeah, I just don't. The runes. I don't want someone to come back and finish the work. That's what Salvador's thinking. He doesn't know anything about this, but bad circle bad.
You find anything in there?
Smudge, no.
A lot of bodies and a lot of blood.
You see Teak run by with 2 bottles of Clorox? Absolutely not. Anyway, I did. That was a 30 out of my 36. So
Teak would be taking the officers to the hospital, so he would not be there.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, Patrick, what you know of the brew from your studies, which is not a whole lot. Remember, your people arrived 1,000 years ago,
yeah.
so it was mostly oral history that they had at that point, and then how that has preserved for 1,000 years. But best you can recall from the stories, they were a natural people, and the goddess they were dedicated to threw her lot in with chaos. Went from being a goddess of fertility to one about disease and plague. And that they were twisted along with her.
Cool.
All right. The reason why I thought, because they look like a mix of human and animals, I just wanted to have the thought, what if this circle was actually, this place was a brew factory?
Interesting idea.
Minotaur, Satar thing too.
Another thing you know about the brew is partially probably from her being a fertility goddess, but also from chaos being
Chaos.
The brew can basically breed with anything.
Oh,
Don't like that.
don't like that at all.
That was what made them the main foot soldiers for chaos, was how quickly they could breed.
And because she was a fertility goddess originally.
But yeah, their high fertility rate is assumed to be because of that. The whole breaking natural laws with what they can breed with is assumed to be a result of chaos. But that's all very guesswork, because, no creature of chaos was supposed to have made it to Earth.
Yeah.
And yet,
here we are.
You know how
All
some
the more
people
reason-
get obsessed with the end of the world? With the Second Coming or the Mayan calendar or any of that jazz?
yeah.
Yeah.
For the strange folk, it's always chaos finding them. So,
All the more reason to smear the circle.
Yep.
So other than Michael, for the rest of y'all, it's like y'all walked in here and one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse was wandering around.
Sipping coffee.
This is bad.
Yep.
This is bad. But the police show up. They canvass the scene. They're snapping pictures. They managed to identify most of the bodies. And some of them were people that Mickey was already investigating their disappearance.
Okay.
There were a couple of them that had various occult accoutrements on their persons. The police are theorizing that maybe they summoned these things and were immediately killed by them. Because the rest of the victims look like they were killed with, very likely this ceremonial knife that they found in the place.
Yeah.
Were the 2 fancier dressed folk,
FAFO'd.
they look like they were just sort of beaten and trampled and, partially eaten afterwards.
FAFO.
Yeah.
But
Surely summoning it.
one of them has a name Vivian recognizes.
Oh.
Reginald Corona. Usually just goes
Oh.
by Reggie, or usually went by Reggie.
Fantastic. So one of the family that owned the factory.
Yep. A family that has had really bad luck the last decade or so. To the point that there was only
Reggie and his sister.
Rilla Corona.
Yeah. Rella was still alive, correct?
You thought Reggie was up to this point.
Eh.
But yeah, those are the two surviving members.
When she gets out of the hospital from, an arrow to the chest and some poisoning, she'll.
Well, it wasn't poison; it was disease. It was some sort of fast-acting infection.
When she gets out of the
In
hospital.
fact, they're
or
pretty certain it
sort-
was several different infections.
Fantastic.
And
She's
they
gonna
find
go cough
evidence
on
that
some people.
they were making their bone arrowheads out of the bones of some of these victims. And it looks like they were basically going out back, and where all these paper mills and the slaughterhouses just sort of dump into the creek. Yeah, they're pretty sure they were dipping their arrows in that.
Lovely.
Shooting people with sepsis.
Basically, classic bird
Yay.
tactics.
She has the super crud.
But that's where we'll wrap. We'll take care of skill rolls off camera. There'll be a slight time skip next week as y'all will need time to heal up. Healing is not fast in this game.
No, it is not.
About a month or so.
Yeah, it'll be
I
February
think-
when we come back.
Okay, time enough to, if we wanted to work on leveling up stuff, we could do that.
Depending on how much healing you have to do. Of course, Vivian only really took one lick.
It was a.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
good
did
one.
too, but I lost almost half of my HP.
Yeah.
Oh, you took a lick from the
I
big guy.
honestly think that the only one that didn't take damage is Teague. Did you not take any? I thought you got hit.
Nope. I got
Oh, okay.
nothing.
I thought you get hit at least once, so my bad.
He got swung at, but
Yeah,
not
swung at a few
I got
times.
swung
Okay.
at. And something came to my face, but nothing.
Yeah.
Also because I just want to roll it. I named that model Teak. But I didn't know if it would show it or not. And it doesn't.
No. Well, anyway, I hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed it. A little long and drawn out. I'm sure it will speed up as we get used to the rules and as we narrow down exactly which ones we want to use.
Yep.
Hope everybody at home enjoyed it. Thank you for the folks that came by, the new follow we got.
Mm-hmm.
Hope y'all will join us next week.
See you guys Thursday.
And again, I was your
That
storyteller
sounds like
for
a
the evening.
threat.
Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason. And with me has been... we'll start with Jeremy playing Salvador. Patrick playing Leo.
Oh, my bones!
Sarah playing Vivian. Eric playing Michael. And Carr playing the Stone Cold Killer, Teak.
Once again,
Bang, bang.
headshots.
And we will see y'all next time.
Good night, everybody.
So tread with
Night.
care and heed the sign. Abomination, Ali's light. For in the night the shadows grow and take with them your troubles